Thank you, Chairman, and thank you, Mr. Niddle. I have some questions on the revenue end of things in the governor's budget proposal, and I know one of his hallmarks in this thing is a tax on natural gas, a severance tax. I noticed within his proposal he is asking for 6.5%. What I'm curious about is we already have an impact fee in place. How does the impact fee work out numerically versus what this severance tax is? And how are we calculating? What is the number he's projecting? 185.5 in 2015. They see that going to, or pardon me, it was 185.5 in 2015, down from 22.3.5 in 14. That's a pretty precipitous drop. I've noticed his projections for severance actually go the opposite direction and increase in the gross amounts when we've shown revenue falling. I'm not a financial guy. Please explain this to me.
Sure, absolutely. The proposal is at 6.5%. In your packet, we had included at the very end the impact fee update, and we're expecting $185 million in impact fee revenues this year. Going forward, we think that will be largely flat. It won't come up too much. The number of wells drilled has fallen off. And quite frankly, there are a lot of wells that are shut in that are ready to produce but are not producing right now because of the very low price. Regarding the administration's estimate, we're going to hopefully in about a month and a half put out an analysis of the revenue proposals. We're required to do that by statute. So at that time, we'll take a look at the administration's estimate, and we'll contact them and try to work through the figures.
Okay, in arriving at that 185.5 number you're projecting out this upcoming year, I'm curious as to the point at which you're measuring the value of that gas. Are you measuring it at the wellhead where it enters the trunk line, at the market? What are we doing here?
When we compute our effective tax rates, we measure it at the value at the wellhead. So we take the hub price and we deduct off the post-production costs.
The hub price and the wellhead price are different. When
Yes.
it comes out at the wellhead, it is raw natural gas containing about 36 other compounds and elements that have to be separated out from the actual product that is burned. Are we not lowballing ourselves getting it at the wellhead, because the price of an MCF of gas at the wellhead is going to be significantly lower than what it is at the market? What I'm asking is, are we using the market price to calculate this revenue, but really we're getting the wellhead price?
My understanding is that the proposal in the executive budget is using the hub price. Most states will use the value at the wellhead, so they'll allow the deduction of the post-production costs. And we've assumed in our write-up here that the post-production costs are about 82 cents per MCF. And if your price right now at the hub is about $1.50, it would comprise about half of it, half the value.
Okay. Thank you, Chairman. For your information, the price at the hub in Kentucky this morning is around 88 cents, and it keeps falling until the pipelines are done and we can move this to market. It's an inert quantity. Thank you, Chairman.